drop frames is not a... phone did you take? Settings. Output is current. Okay, so we have to stop the stream in order to change it. Hello, Morgan. Are we still lagging for you?
Ah, good. Yeah, we rebooted too, so not sure what the problem is, but if the video's good, that's great.
Rebooted the stream, launched as administrator. The only other thing we could try to do is change our output settings from 60 to 30 FPS. Yeah, that might maybe.
That'll definitely do it.
All right, let's. But the other issue that we're having that has
Banner
absolutely
Saga doesn't wanna
nothing to do
start.
with the stream is trying to get the banner socket to launch.
You might just want to kill Steam and then reboot Steam, because I think that's happened to me in the past with Steam, where like sometimes you'll...
You know what? Yeah, let's close. Go back over to chat. All right. About how we... Trying to.
Is it now?
Yep. If like it's... Oh, okay. There we go. Finally closed this. All right. It was going to force it. It was going to be really... Morgan says, I was afraid of Windows 11 downloading without my consent. Oh. Yeah, Windows 11's kind of got it on one of the laptop or two of the if it's laptops and Carbo. Oh, yeah. We need to add you over here. There you go. Sorry.
Hey. All right, I can talk again.
It's because we just muted it from by ourselves.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Microsoft is terrible and has been for a long time.
Okay, so booted Steam. Now the banner saga. There. It worked.
Functionality. Hooray.
Okay. Hooray. There. Now you guys can hear and see it. Hooray. Let's load that. Let's just do that same one that we were doing before, right?
Yeah, please.
Last save was...
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. So we're giving it another try.
We did some research.
Old college try. We did a little bit of research. Apparently, the logic that we were trying to carry in from... Was this? Where were you using?
I was using that.
Was it?
Uh-huh.
Not sure how to make this.
Yeah, it's okay. There we go. It works just fine.
Morgan, feel free to use the audio issues board to let us know if our mics are just not working, or if you're getting awkward feedback. It's just kind of like eyeing.
Ken's concerned about the keyboard that I just put on top of our microphone wires.
Yeah, the
Should be
XLR cable. So, but there's a very cheap channel reward that you can redeem. Let us know of a lot of issues, audio or not being in frame. It should probably do something for lag too. It's gonna add one for lag now. Jesus. It is so ready for that new cable. It just wishes that it had not ordered something from China. Taking forever to get here.
Indeed.
Okay, so in games like Fire Emblem, you often want to like not have characters die, but in the Banner Saga, you have throwaway characters. That was something that we were just not grasping.
At least in this battle, we did a little bit of research. I was trying to keep everyone alive, and this shield bearer guy kept dying, and I was like, oh, that's unacceptable. We can't continue the game. Let's just do the battle over and over again.
We kept restarting.
Turns out the guy doesn't matter at all.
6 times.
Yep. He's completely irrelevant. So that was fine. Little did I know. Let's see here. His range is there.
Yes, there is permadeath though. So there are characters that are like story characters that if they die in the battle, they are gone for the rest of the game. So it's just very it's in that way. Does Fire Emblem have a lot of that?
Most of the Fire Emblem series has that, where if your character dies, that's it, they're dead. Like, especially the old games were very punishing in that, like, if one guy died, you just had to restart the battle. Yeah. Otherwise, you got, like, an inferior ending. So,
or you were locked out of that storyline with that character. Yeah, so in this case, though, if it recalls correctly, it is very difficult to keep all of the story characters alive, because there are also decisions that you have to make between battles, like story choices, that affects the survival of your clan, and so or the survival of your main characters. But to be fair, they didn't really have important side characters in the old. That's what Morgan.
Let's see here.
They had some growing pains in recent titles, making side characters actual beats. Yeah, Three Kingdoms. It was no 3 Houses. Shoot, he keeps trying to say 3 Kingdoms. It doesn't know why. 3 Houses. Definitely, that was kind of impression that we got.
Yeah, they made it a lot less punishing in 3 Houses with the ability to turn back time.
Yes.
I think that was something that was probably a really big improvement. Let's not do that, actually. Yeah, really big improvement to the series because it made the game a lot less frustrating.
We gotta do a... Okay, fine, Morgan. Sorry, we missed your posture check. You have to get really close to the mic, okay? We're trying to have good mic position without having to raise our voices, so that's why we keep trying to lean in. Like, we need to put an alert for that one too. We got to put alerts for all of them. Not all of the rewards have like some of like the basic like generic channel rewards like posture check was another one. We ended up adding one for hydrate. So, but posture, the posture one was we hadn't put in.
Okay, I think
most of the other... Look, it's new at this, okay? There's a lot of moving parts when it comes to streaming, damn it. It's only been doing this for a month. Don't bully kid. It had a long day.
that we did.
It was a very long day, seriously. Mercy.
These Varl are so big and fat, they're hard to use.
They are. They're really hard to get into, like... That's what with the green one, it liked it when he was able to really swing at everybody. But oftentimes, the little humans were always all gathered up in a way that you couldn't get him into nice slot where he would
Yeah.
hit a bunch of
I
them.
want to put him right here
Yes.
on his next turn. Because after this guy's going to go. Okay, let's do this. We're going to move you in the way so that he can't hit my guy.
He sometimes like being bullied.
Oh, he still got there. Such a pain in the butthole.
It is a masochist. It admits this.
Now he can't get there.
What's up? Oh, shit, because of that
I hate
dude.
trying to set this up. Like, these guys are so fat, they're hard to move around each other.
Yeah. Yep.
That's really frustrating.
What are they called again? The big guys?
They're called Varl.
Varl.
I feel like I keep setting up this battle wrong. Like, I need to be...
Look at the guide?
I did. I reviewed the guide. It doesn't give you specific instructions like move this guy here. But the important information I needed to know is that the shield banger is sacrificable, as well as the this dude with the shield over here. I just need to figure out how to move them a little smarter. It's hard to anticipate where the enemies are going to move.
Hopefully you guys can't hear the fan. Morgan asks, it's like the enemies don't want to get hit? Oh, it's not really a question. You're being a smartass.
That's okay.
Sorry.
I can appreciate that.
This is...
Oh, gosh.
That's why.
Now I know.
This is why he's being such a smartass.
What's up, Angel? Good to hear from you, man.
It was just like, wait a second, maybe a little
Context
bit of
helps, yeah. I had no idea who I was talking to there.
By somebody. This is a friend. He just likes to be a...
Yeah, if you haven't played this game, man, it's really weird that, like, if you look at the initiative order, you'll notice it's my guy, their guy, my guy, their guy, my guy, their guy. So it doesn't matter how many guys the enemy has, they're always going to go after you.
Maybe we should move... Hold on, let it see the mouse so that we can move video source. Because...
Oh, yeah, we're on
see the
top of
corner.
the
Yeah, he can't see
initiative
the
bar.
There we go. Okay.
All right. Yeah, so anyway, the initiative bar alternates who gets to go. So, unlike a lot of other tactical RPGs, like when you kill somebody in the initiative order, it doesn't stop the enemy from getting a turn. Their guy just moves up into the next spot. So it's a little weird anticipating enemy movements because it changes rapidly.
Yes. Can we... It's just gonna... On our OBS... Red crosshairs on our example. That out of the way.
No problem.
Sorry, also, this is part of the reason why we were trying to lean into the mic, because if we are not having good positioning, then we cut out thanks to the filters, so that we put all these filters on so that we could have our mics relatively close together and not be having all of this echo from each other, because our mics would be picking each other up. But it does require us to be very intimate with our microphones. So it's... I'm going to try and scoot the mic over, that way we can have better posture. Good looking out. Good look. You know, the funny thing is that right before this match, guys, the dude in the cape and the orange dude were talking smack about these dudes they're fighting. They were like, oh, they're so drunk. We're just gonna murder them all.
They seem perfectly fine to me.
They seem perfectly fine to us. Just the sad part. We came into this, swagger and all, thinking, oh, we'll just breeze right through it. We were going to play this initially on hard.
Which I think would be fine. I think we would adapt to it. But this is one of the most challenging strategy games, like turn-based tactical games that I have played in my life. I will say it is quite difficult.
Well,
We're going to get hit by this fool if I move up and attack. One of the other things that's really weird about this game that is and totally unique is that when you hit so the red is your strength and the blue is your armor. If you get hit in your strength, then not only is that your health, but it's also your attack stat. So taking red damage means you deal less damage. But attacking the strength stat is reduced by whatever your armor value is. So it is a very different game in a lot of ways. Really atypical. Yeah, I think we want to do that. Wait. Oh, shit. Okay, whatever. It's fine. So what our goal really is in this battle is to see this is terrible. Whatever this skill is that guy just used, that was crippling to this guy. His armor is now nothing. And that means his strength is going to get decimated.
Here, hold on a sec. Let can read what Morgan's saying. Oh, okay, so it's like... Dude, I forget the title, but yeah, I played something like that. Though the ones I played, that was because they were like military units. He was also quipping that maybe we were the drunk ones when we started the fight.
I can't say that's not true.
We were certainly not thinking straight.
I had forgotten a lot about this game.
We had the gall to put this on a randomizer wheel and say, okay, let's see which ones out of all of these games we're going to play. And then it landed on this because we thought, oh, sure, whatever. It was a breeze, right? We've both beaten the game. Both of us forgetting that the first time we played this game, we had to do the final fight on easy because it was so hard.
Oh my gosh, I just
beat it.
This sucks.
It was like 10 years ago that we played this game too, so it's not like this was like fresh in our minds.
I just moved into the wrong space by accident. Now I can't hit this guy.
Oh no.
Yeah, for real. And you can't take the move back, which is a huge game design flaw, to be honest.
Hopefully they change that in sequels.
I don't know, maybe.
There are 2 more games after this. We were thinking like, hey, it'd be cool if we played through the whole series, right? You know, we could do this.
We could. It's going to take some practice to get better, though, for real. Like, this game's just hard as hell. Okay, this guy's going next, but he only does 2 damage. He only has 2 strength, so he's not really a threat. Then this guy he's got 7. Can I get there? I can. It's almost better sometimes not to kill the enemy, but to reduce their strength a lot. It, wastes their turns.
Yeah.
See, that's why that guy did an armor break, because he couldn't do any damage. And now I still have the 8 strength. So then we're going to have this guy. We need to hit him.
Morgan thinks that's smart.
I'm learning, but yeah, game's not easy.
That does feel like from the... Now that it's thinking about that, it does remember like, okay, let's focus.
This guy's going to go
on lowering their strength first.
Only a 50% chance of this working, but and it only does 2 damage. Otherwise, I could armor break for 2, and then I could come up with gun off and just kill this guy pretty much.
Remember that the orange dude is throwaway. Supposed to be a damage sponge, right?
Yeah, both of these guys in the middle are damage sponges. That's why we also want to be killing things with Eric and Gunolf, because they're gonna keep the experience.
They're gonna keep the renown. Yep.
This guy will just die, but then we're gonna fast forward to this dude. He has 9. Okay, so I think we're gonna literally sacrifice one of our units right now. Oh, it didn't hit this dude.
No.
I thought it was gonna friendly fire, but it didn't.
That's good.
That's very good. All right, next is this guy. 5. Then this guy with 9. He's going to go after Eric. Let's see. That's not great.
Nice.
I think this is going better than any previous fight, basically.
Yeah, it looks like it.
These guys are all super weak right now.
He's going to do that. He's going to keep doing that thing to you. Going to keep doing the berserker thing.
I don't know if he can. And I think it hurt him when he did.
Doesn't he have an ability like shield wall or something?
He does, but now I'm kind of almost more interested in just like killing the enemies.
Okay.
Hold on, let's look at the end. Okay, so this guy's going, but I don't think I can get there. No, I can't. He's out of willpower. Then this dude. And you. Okay, that's... Alright, let's, I'm gonna armor break this guy. I'm gonna try not to kill people with these 2 throwaway characters and just get a ton of renown on Gunnulf and Eric so that they level up.
Yep.
Basically my plan right now. Very sweet. That's gonna one-shot that dude. Oh, but he'll go first. Well, let's do this then. So he'll do less damage. The armor breaks instead. It's perfect. Oopsie doops.
It's on his left.
He sure is. Can't do that anymore. Armor break. Make him easier to kill.
Bye-bye, orange guy.
Sorry, bro. It's a good try. Or whatever. But since we're never going to see you again, not too worried about that. Alright. That's fine. Perfect.
Yeah.
We killed literally everybody with our 2 characters we're keeping. Village.
Morgan's asking, do you get a terrain bonus for standing on a corpse?
Should be a disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so apparently that was like perfect.
Woo! We did it!
Wow, that's really loud in my headphones. It's okay. Thanks. Valgard has been injured in the battle, so he didn't die. Interesting.
Huh.
They are at the gate. Oh, sorry. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood.
Eirik is looking out the hall's windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. Do you want to do it?
Sure. One banner I know well. Vognir. Next for Varl kingship last we spoke. The other flag. Looks important. Yeah, important guests. See what I deal with all day long? Ah, things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor?
What is it?
What is it? If you happen to stall our guests down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will.
Eirik and Valgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eirik tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess, give an apologetic shrug, and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Like, on the top, what is that? Is that our good standing? Great, yeah, morale.
Yep, so we have supplies, our morale, how many Varl fighters this shows Varl, human fighters, and human clansmen.
What's the banner?
Renown.
Renown, okay. So there's a lot more moving parts to this than just winning battles.
Oh yeah, quite a bit. This game was
really tough.
Epic when it came out, like 15 years ago or something.
Oh yeah.
12 years ago or something like that. Vognir.
A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose.
Oh, Zubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old. And if there is Vognir, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid, old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Your under demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arbereng, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon?
Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden wolf head emblazoned on red. The king of men, or someone on his...
The king's whelp? A king's son, Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but... let's just be done. Find me tomorrow, at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where's Moger? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor.
A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you.
Guess I'm off to find Moger. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along.
Young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years. Hopefully our voice acting is pleasant.
I'm trying to do multiple different voices in the same accent, and that's weird.
Well, the last time we tried to do this, it was trying to do Ubin, and it was like bad because it can't do deep voices to save its life. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagnir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon. Introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of.
Choices? Oh no! Save me! Internet, tell me what to do!
Is it that we have to choose one?
I suspect so. The game's trying to show us that choosing one path is eliminating another.
Okay.
Let's see what the consequences are.
We lowered my Hawk's input just a teeny bit. Hopefully it doesn't drop off. If you hear him cutting out, please. Audio problems. Or just say it in chat, but it might take us a minute. The audio reward one, though, does have a sound alert. Okay. Sorry. We should have put sound alerts on all of them.
Okay, maybe it's not doing that. I think we can talk to them both. Let's try Hakon.
Okay.
Scrivener!
Find Hakon in a mead house surrounded by other Varl. Brand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over.
Went straight for a flagon. Vognir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds, collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans! I guess if I only lived as long as a yak's fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon.
Hakon let slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Wagnir's side in the Second War, and regularly since.
Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine.
You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Go.
Is this the right place?
You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed.
Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Wagnir. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagnir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards.
Ludin looks up for the first time. Woman doesn't react.
Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want?
Let's... Like...
Do 3 then.
Okay.
I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. A Varl historian? Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have practically trumped... sorry. Your king and mine have... Okay.
Your king and mine both.
Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it through the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid.
Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Both.
A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Arberang, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim, to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men and Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damned cold up here.
Get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. Take the opportunity to excuse you. We're not here to hear princelings why.
Bloody mortals.
At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eirik had anything to... Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Mogr steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster. If you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. Asks if you're ready to depart.
We're ready.
You follow Mogr and join the others. Mogr?
Ogre?
Mogr? Usually, the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think.
Maybe it's Mogr.
Ogre?
Ogre.
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 Ogre. We don't know.
That's okay. Our caravan departs.
Up.
Like the little guys moving in Monty Python on the map.
Yeah. Watched that movie recently with the family. Still as funny as we remember it. The caravan stops for the day.
A gift!
Says Mogr, cracking open mead casks.
Sorry, I'm trying to look up the walkthrough because I have to make a decision.
You can read it if you want.
From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand.
Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout camp. Drink. Let's toast. Let's toast to Wagner. That it doesn't know if that means that we drink a little or drink a lot, but we're assuming that that means we don't drink a hell of a lot.
Yeah, that
But we
seems like it might be
also-
the safest bet. I'm not really seeing a list of consequences here, so it might not be a very important decision.
Okay, let's toast. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between man and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Good chat?
Interesting. He doesn't list these options. We might have only gotten this option because we chose to toast to Wagner. So maybe we should chat with Wagner.
Let's chat with Wagner.
Thanks for the speech.
Slurs Wagner.
Good chat. Good chat.
Okay. Yeah,
oh, here we go.
Okay. Just passes out on the table.
Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Mogr. I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried, and he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you, too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arborang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on a dredge or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Don't you miss the fight, Hubin?
You down your mead instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head.
There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but this... Pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you'd done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner.
Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. You rise groggily, the campsite the casualty of merriment. Mogr. Now you've got it saying it all the time.
Wagner.
No, it's not.
Ogre.
It's got. There's no N there.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about the other name. Yeah, Mogr.
Ogre. Mogr is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies.
Better wake up.
You nudge Wagner.
You're needed.
Oh, sorry. I think I was thinking Mogr was talking at first. I was being silly.
Oh, that's Ubin to Wagner.
My bad.
Ah! It's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested.
Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return.
Along to Grofheim. Ah! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on the map.
Tutorial.
This is the... No, you go ahead.
This is the map of the world. You can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan and using the mouse wheel to zoom. Whee!
Sorry. Okay, where are we going?
Go back up.
I can't remember what the name of the place was called. Must be going up this road here, I'll bet you.
Yeah, that's what it was guessing.
Somewhere over here, maybe?
Wasn't it Grofheim?
Oh, yeah,
Something about
Grofheim.
Grofheim?
That's what it was called. Well, I'm sure they'll tell us.
The location of your caravan is indicated here by Ubin's icon. World map is covered with many locations and holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time, clicking on locations for more information. Sorry. Bratterbrek Peaks. When the first Varl warriors trudged north to discover new lands, the Bratterbrek Peaks were thought to be the edge of the world. Their summits often disappear into the clouds, and, unlike other mountain ranges, a pass through was never found. That is, until the Varl king Einar had the Burra Pass built, a bridge that takes 3 days to cross. The long-ass bridge.
Real.
When you are finished researching the world map, click this button to turn to travel or to camp.
Not going to show me where Grofheim is, apparently. I don't know if it's worth searching for, really. I'm not sure that the game really lets you choose where to go.
They let you choose your route.
Maybe so. Well, we can research the map more later.
Okay. Hit X.
We head north, then east past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skymerstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. Sorry, I'm mixing up my accents.
Okay.
We could have shown you all the wonders of Skymerstead.
Scry. It's
Skymerstead. Thank you.
A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers?
Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. Turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance.
Don't poke the anthill, Vognir. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Vognir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Verderfell if we're lucky.
Damn Nordic name. Tripping up our American tongues. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. That's what it was. So if your morale is really low and you had people fall in combat, then it like raises or lowers the odds of them like staying dead.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It also raises and lowers your willpower.
Yes.
So it makes the battles harder because your characters have less of an ability to, like, overexert themselves.
I'm not sure if that applies to story characters. Or do story characters always fall when they go down, or is it possible if, like, their morale is high enough that they are able to recover from being downed in battle?
I think they might be able to recover from being downed in battle so that we don't have to actually keep everyone alive, but permadeath is, I'm pretty sure, possible.
Yes, it's definitely happened. At least in Kin's first playthrough, it remembers having some cool characters die, and it was very sad about it. The green frog dude might not have made it. Gunulf might not have made it. Kin's original playthrough. Weird mechanic, but kind of cool, but also kind of annoying. Yeah, but that's what makes this game kind of interesting, is that, like, you know, like, yes, in Fire Emblem, you can make decisions that affect the story, but in Banner Saga, you can make decisions that have heavy consequences for your battles. Like, all of the time. So, wants to say it lost Hakon as well. Very upset because it was like there was one save where it kept trying to save him, and it was stuck with him dying no matter what Kin did, because it had made some decisions or something before even going into the fight that, like, screwed him over. Morgan says, I'm always torn between I want my decisions to matter but not to the point of making finishing the game impossible. It is possible to finish the game. It's just, It's just it's just a challenging, unique strategy game. Doesn't know what else to say besides that. It remembers really liking the game.
Okay, so here's a quick breakdown of these stats. All right, so this is our first character we can promote. This is his armor. This is his strength, and you can see we have maximums here, so you can't just pump one stat forever. This is his willpower that he starts the battle with, and then this is how much willpower he can use. And so you see it says 0. That means he cannot use his willpower to move further or to do more damage. But he can still use his willpower to use Tempest, which is that ability that swings at everybody, which apparently I can't upgrade to hit more enemies. So we see this, upgrading this, I didn't know this, but we could have only hit 2 enemies with with Tempest before. I was trying to hit more, and I didn't realize that it was impossible. But I feel like putting at least 1 point into this so that he can use a willpower if we need to move an extra square is pretty important.
Make him less squishy.
Yeah, I think armor might be the other really important stat to boost
he is
here.
kind of a squishy dude.
Or we could just forget this or this here and just go to 9 armor so that it's harder to reduce his massive strength value so that he just keeps like one-shotting people. Or so that he can take a hit and still smash people's faces in. I don't know. Either way is
maybe in the beginning it might not be as critical with defense, especially if we're using the walkthrough and just good positioning. We much risk, but if like, maybe closer to mid game, he might want to start pumping up his defense.
Yeah, I feel like at least 1 point here is good in case we need that extra square of movement to get into range for a critical Tempest attack. Oh, and he can promote again.
Its head, and then it like hit the mic with its nose.
Yeah.
That's how close the fucking thing is.
We killed enough people to promote twice.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah.
Costs a lot of renown, though, I guess. All right, so now he has 2 more points. I'm kind of feeling like
if you want to pump
1
up
and
his
1 here.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that's worth. And then his ability automatically upgraded, so that's cool. But we don't have to make the decision between the ability and his stats.
But you have to do it again.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like that's good. Unolf, rank 3. Oh, we are off to a good start, I think.
Right.
And now we want to not kill stuff with him so that we can level up our other dudes, probably.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. I don't know if we need to rest, right? So might as well just leave. Is that...
Now, see, here's one thing, is that sometimes the temptation is to not take advantage of your supplies because you want to make them stretch. The problem is that there are multiple story events where you just lose supplies. So sometimes trying to hold and be like too conservative can actually be detrimental. Sometimes you should take a rest just when you can. Like, obviously try not to push it too far, but it might be a good idea. Maybe for this first part we don't need to worry about it, but maybe after this we should rest.
Yeah, maybe.
The walkthrough say.
I wonder if we can save right now.
Should Kin write the walkthrough? Spare you?
You can be the one reading the walkthrough if you want to.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, we're basically the next part I need to scan is this like description of the next battle, just to see if there's anything really important in there. It doesn't look like I can save. Pretty annoying.
Might autosave.
Yeah.
Like there was an autosave.
Well, let's just leave. And hope we don't regret that. I'll see our morale just immediately dropped.
Even the name means bad weather.
Could have rested.
And wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
I Haderborg.
Sorry. I need to find different accents here. So we got an old peasant. Okay.
I Haderborg. That's a lot of owl for some missing cattle. What? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army.
This is all you.
Sorry, I was trying to.
No, I
and
appreciate
it turns
it.
out there's actually a lot of notes. If you.
Yeah, we'll have to poke.
He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf.
Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Golfing's out here, maybe. Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get the camp set up.
The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents.
We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up! Hear that? Where's Ludin?
It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Hakan takes off at a run. Are the dreaded dredge. Clicking any tile will automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoints. Click once to make a waypoint. Wait.
You can go ahead and do that.
Now select the next waypoint. This is often useful when you need to avoid certain tiles. Now confirm the move. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up 2 tiles away. Click the top right banner to complete your stats with the enemy. Compare your stats with the enemy. Now click the enemy. Armor blocks attack. Sorry. Armor blocks attacks on strength. Each enemy armor higher than your strength, there is a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shown above the attack button. Attack this enemy's strength. Armor higher than your strength. 10% chance. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important.
Okay, now we're free. Alright, so the advice it gives.
This guy up and use Sundering Strike.
Yeah, it says move Hakon directly in front of the brute and hit it with Sundering Impact. Then move Mogr right next to Hakon and have Gunnulf move up and use a strength. That Sundering Impact?
Yes. And it says Gunnulf right next to him?
Oh, that's weird. Then it tells you to move Mogr next.
It's right next to Hakon, not next to the dredge.
Well, that's Gunnulf you're controlling, not Mogr, so...
Yes, it's saying that the guide says at some point we're supposed to move them both up.
It wants Mogr next to Hakon, which will be on the left, and Gunnulf move up and use a strength attack.
Okay.
Grunts will move next to the brute, which will cause him to take some...
And up to...
Okay, so here's basically
Ogre?
the deal is... He's saying to kill the brute first, because the brute can summon additional enemies. but alternatively, you could let the brute live long enough to summon enemies, which gives you more renown. So, all right. May I?
Do you wanna farm it?
If we can, that would be probably a really good idea. But we need to reduce this guy's strength. See, he
So that
already
he's not
hit
scary.
him,
Yeah.
and that was bad. So, but we need this. Bring the pain. Bring the pain breaks an enemy's armor and punishes enemies for retaliating. Rank 1 break damage. Target +1 return the favor.
Okay.
My strength is 10. No, maybe we should hit him. Reduce his strength. That might be the best way to start.
Yeah, usually the ones that would just focus on breaking armor characters to do.
Thundering Impact. Added strength and armor damage to target and adjacent enemies. 100% to hit. Strength damage +1. 1 break to target. 1 break added to heavy impact.
Huh. Apparently they're not adjacent enough.
Or it needs to be a higher rank. Would be my guess. Damn.
Well, that was, see, he was diagonal. It was like, now that there's that other dredge there, maybe he would have been hit by that. Possibly. We don't know. We're still trying to figure things out. Curious, not sure why the... Oh, here, wait, can mouse?
Sure. Okay.
Sorry. It's looking over at its capture, and there's a big black box that doesn't need to. Okay, there you go. We just have like this hour-long recording of a black box over the whole ass game screen on the vertical recording. That's nice.
You know, you can't win them all.
No. Maybe you're... Oh, no, he got it. He did get hit.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I used a regular attack with Gunulf, and it hit this guy behind him, so I don't understand how that mechanic is working at this point.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. See, that guy got hit again. How we doing? 12, 10. His armor is getting pretty low. But if we can keep everybody's strength low enough, because this guy's going to go next, I'm going to say we reduce his strength again so that nobody can easily break his armor. See, now they're still hitting armor. That's good instead of strength. This is what we want. I don't think this is going to kill him. Well, maybe it will, though.
Well, then focus on the little guys. Can't we just focus his armor down? Wouldn't that be good? Because the others are getting hit more, so our strength is going down. Doesn't that mean that there's higher odds of his attacks? Damage, rather?
Yeah, as their
Hello,
strength...
Darkuli.
What's up, dude? This game's called Banner Saga. It's an old strategy game. But like a turn-based strategy game. It's a lot different than a lot of the other ones. Has some pretty major differences we've talked about in the stream. But real quick, I'll give you a super brief.
This is Kin's husband, by the way.
Hi. Super brief introduction is that the red stat is your strength and your health. So when that gets hit, as your HP goes down, you do less damage. And the blue bar is your armor, which reduces damage that's dealt to strength. That's probably the most crucial thing to know. What we're doing right now is I'm kind of waiting for this brute guy, to summon more units so we can get more experience out of this battle. So we've reduced his strength to the point where he can't really hurt our guys. And we're waiting for that summon. He still hasn't done it, though, which is...
Dark Uli says, nice to meet you. Also, Morgan over on Twitch. Dark Uli is on Kick. We've got our multi-chat that nobody else can see. But Morgan's threatening to make Kin speak like Rarity for 15 minutes because it still hasn't changed the setting from 15 minutes to 5.
It's nice
more
to meet
reasonable.
you, too.
It supposes it could do just some random commentary. It doesn't have as much to say as Hawk does. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if it did all the narration and Rarity's... Oh, that would be kind of hilarious.
Oh, I got this thing. Whenever an enemy falls in battle, 1 willpower star is added to your horn. Using the horn will give 1 willpower to the active ally. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for this guy to summon. Just not doing it.
Yep, he said, fuck that. Morgan says, though, I actually have to be off, so it was an empty threat. Well, maybe next time.
Wow, it was really good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping into the stream. Hope you have a great day.
Yeah, thank you very much, Morgan, for stopping by, sitting in, hanging out. Love you, dude. Get some sleep. Night. Bye, thanks. Dark Uli says, the only game I ever played like this was Advance Wars for the game Game Boy Advance.
Cool game, though.
Good game.
Okay, I guess this guy's not going to summon anyone. So we're just going to punch him. Who to finish with, though? I think we would finish with Hakon.
Hakon. It remembers Hakon was like one of its favorites.
Yeah, Hakon's pretty cool. Not sure I'm liking my voice that I'm trying to do for him, but like a higher pitched one.
Yeah.
And the other.
He's kind of funny. He's kind of sarcastic. You kind of see that energy with him.
Kind of see that. I need to master the voice. I'm still all over the place with it.
You're trying to get yourself killed, Ludin. What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You'd never seen a dredge before, boy. What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there.
Hakon goes to where Vognir lies face down. The future Varl King lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood.
Vognir's dead.
Chapter 2, cut with keen-edged sword. Remember that part? I kind of thought that Vognir was going to stick around.
I actually remembered that he died, but I didn't want to say anything. Oh, thanks, Dark Uli.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken and I both actually like to do this together, where we voice act like RPGs and stuff that we've played together. So
Okay, well, it's a Nordic accent is no good.
Said, where did that come from? Shh, stay close.
Think it's us. Sorry. We didn't know it was gonna just like zip by like that. Usually we have to click through it.
Right?
Deployment happens before battle. Click your units, Rook and Alette, to deploy them within the blue squares. Click ready to start the battle.
Don't know that we need to change this at all. It looks like it's probably fine. Careful, don't get too close.
The Mark Prey does armor break damage. All allies within range attack the marked target. Ooh.
Okay, but it's for adjacent. Okay. Oh, see, it's showing me the enemy's abilities too. Tremble. The Scourge uses his weapon to summon an ally to the battlefield. Splinter. 3+ armor damage to dredge. Causes 1 armor damage to chain to all adjacent dredge. Oh, that's what was happening before. When I hit that guy and did enough armor damage, it was hitting the other guy next to him. All right.
Dark Uli says we do a great job with the voice acting. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
It's not as good at the Nordic accents, personally. He is the one that really shines at that.
And does a lot of great accents. Puncture. Bonus strength damage when stationary. Thread the needle. Hits all units between the archer and the target, doing bonus damage. Doing bonus armor break damage. Okay. Alright. Well, that gives us an idea what's going on here. This don't get too close, but I assume we want to stop it from getting to the archer, so we'll chill there, outside of range, I think. Yeah.
What is her attack range?
Okay, so we need to move up a couple spaces. Oops. I assume we want to hit armor.
Yeah.
Oh, it went immediately. Desirable.
But he also has range. He's got that bow on his back.
Oh, okay. I probably messed up then. I thought he was melee because Mark the Prey was melee. Well, let's
They
use
have to
this
be
and
adjacent.
then Alette
Nope.
should attack.
Not going to be affected. Look at it.
Well, no, that's his range, but it says all allies within range attack the marked target.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's in attack range, so I think it'll work. Anyway, let's find out.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, see, a little thing went off on her head. I think it used a willpower point for her to attack.
Okay. Can you click on that thing so that we don't have to see that anymore?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Alright, we'll burn willpower, do 3 strength damage. Should effectively cripple this thing. Okay, so now I should say that the walkthrough suggests that we either pump Alette or Rook. And it's actually kind of important which one we choose. Right now we want to choose between, do we want to try to make Alette strong or Rook strong? I'm kind of feeling Alette.
Really? You
Yeah.
don't like Rook's ability?
I actually love both these characters, but I think that we should choose Alette.
Okay.
My metagame knowledge. And also I want another
The
a
archers
strong
in this
female
game
lead.
are really very strong, actually. Calls correctly. It was very devastating to have an archer die. It loaded a save just because one of its archers had perished. Victory! Was that a dredge? Alette looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her.
It was. Let me see. Are you hurt?
Oh, be fine. When the dredge attacked your cart and the yaks bolted, spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through trees when you glance that direction. That food. It's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do?
Don't run. Let me think.
Oh,
Yep. Here's
here
one
we
of
go
those
with the decisions.
One of those critical decisions that we have to make. That's just so painful.
Oh, good. This walkthrough just says, after making your choice. Thanks, walkthrough.
We could do 2.
If we hurry, we can gather them before more dredge appear. Do you think you can handle more of them? Forget the supplies. Let's get back to school. Yeah, let's gather more supplies, huh?
Okay. I can see them in the trees. Are you sure about this?
No, but we have to try. Be quick.
Alette calms the yaks while you frantically toss supplies back into the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they can close in. The colossal figures slowly recede into the distance.
Yay. I think that was the right call.
Yeah, supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people start to die of starvation. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies finish.
Okay.
You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell as well as a few items.
Here we are.
Whee!
Heading to Skoger. I need 1 sec. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
Well, now I have to copy this voice.
Must find Ivor. Let's see what we can do.
Really trying to set some atmosphere for us here, huh?
Yep. It was kept thinking like, and cut.
and cut.
Ivor.
The enormous Varl in question towers over the men in the training field. Squints as you approach.
Already back, Huntmaster. Thought you'd be tomorrow.
Dredge! Everywhere!
Reg! How did they get through Greyhorn? Must have broken through the fort.
Fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They gather around you.
Damn it! They'll be here soon if they're not already.
You hear screams. From the outskirts, people are running toward the Great Hall. Ivor turns to one of the older boys in his group of fighters.
Eagle, take Alette to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftain what's happening. The rest of you, gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Alette.
Oh, wait! I want to help! Want to let her...
Should let them fight.
Yeah, we should let them fight. Gonna be leveling her up. Hercule says they'll be lurking, guys, just working on some things. No worries.
Thanks for
We're just
lurking,
kinda-
bro.
Yeah, we're just kind of out here just hanging out, doing our thing, doing the Viking accent, role play. Let them fight.
Let them fight, Ivor. Why not invite some goats to join us too? You're asking for dead kids. I won't let anything happen to her. They'll have to deal with it sooner or later, Ivor. What now? Ah, Eagle, keep your shield up. We just hold them off until everyone's inside, and we can figure out what to do next.
More shouts draw your attention to some houses atop a nearby hill.
A decision here, or is it just we're going to the house? I think we're just going to the house. Oh, look, the dredge showed up in the woods. See their silhouettes?
Oh, yeah, that's kind of spooky.
Kind of a cool little detail they added there.
Threatening. Sure enough, dredge are gathering in number. You hear misplaced laughter nearby. Past a pile of corpses, a man is single-handedly holding back four dredge with a battered spear.
Behind you! Frigvi!
Shouts
oh, sorry,
Ivor.
this is Ivor talking.
Okay.
I totally jacked it up.
All right. Shouts Ivor, who shoots you a dour look. If Trigvi is known for being a madman, at least he's the sort who can hold a spear in the right direction. He smiles a mile wide when he realizes you're going to have to fight your way out of this. Units move in the order you place them, from left to right. This initiative order is very important when setting up strategies. For example, put archers after melee units so that they can stay safe behind your heavy hitters. Drag the unit icons to rearrange their turn order. Alette's bracelet, lovingly made by a hunter's wife to keep her daughter safe from harm. +1 armor, +1 strength, +1 will. Trigvi's necklace.
10% crit.
Drag it? Drag it?
Oh, you solved the mystery.
Hooray.
My frantic clicking did nothing. Very good.
Ready for battle.
Let's go. All right.
All right, so here we are. Let's see here. You over here. You're going to be going later anyway. You're going to go first, and you're going to go that side. Now we'll keep. We do this. Let's see here. Try something like that. Why don't we take a quick sec and just get a heads up on this fight?
All right.
I can read the walkthrough out loud, or if you want to just talk about whatever in the meantime.
Yeah, let's talk about whatever. So,
Okay.
Last time we played this game, context for anybody who might be joining us, is 10 years ago. Over 10 years, actually. It was before our son was born, and he turned 12 yesterday. So this was before he was born. We played this game, so it has been quite a long time. And just, rusty. Popping up. There we go. All right, we had a weird thing pop up on our OBS. Anyway, so that's why we have to resort to using a walkthrough, partly because we're trying to keep the game moving. And the first time we tried to play this, we tried to play it on hard with no walkthrough. And even after lowering it to normal and then to easy, we still struggled because we did not understand philosophy behind the game, which is that not all units need preserved at all times. And yeah, so we just kind of kept restarting over and over. So we just kind of we're using a walkthrough right now, not necessarily because we're trying to cheese our way through the game. There's still plenty of strategizing and like logicking that we have to do on our own, because apparently this walkthrough does not want to hold our hands through every little bit. But yeah, it's been better now that we kind of understand the philosophy behind the game and the way that the mechanics work a little bit better. We shook off some of the rest, moving along, everything's okay. but it's definitely a different game from other turn-based, tile-based strategy games.
It definitely is. But it's a fun one, and it has a cool storyline.
It's a really good story. It's actually really glad that we're kind of playing through it now because this is fun. It's having a lot of fun right now.
I actually am too. I'm having a pretty good time. This game's cool. All right, so one of the things I learned from reading that is that so Aegel's shield bearer, right? Just like that other guy we had in the tutorial battle. So both these guys are our tanks. Putting them next to each other actually makes it harder for the enemy to like break their armor or something. So keeping them together is smart. And this guy's gonna go third. I think we messed up with the initiative order, and we should have had this dude go third so that he could use Mark the Prey. We did it, so we're gonna put him over. Yeah, no.
We still can't change. We can't go back and change our.
I don't think so. No, we're off that screen. So, but it's okay. I think we'll be able to make this work. So we want to be finishing off.
What's this up here?
Oh, look at that. Useful.
And then is this wait or something?
Options.
Okay.
All right. So, actually, if we could real quick, let's see what our autosaves look like. I was just wondering what the interval was like. It seems like it's a pretty common interval, but maybe there's something that actually...
Oh, what is our difficulty at? Oh, we still have it on hard. Wow, okay.
Yeah, see, we can play on hard. We just were... We were overanalyzing things. Oh, a lot of languages.
You can read it in Espanol.
Could read it in Espanol.
That would
I don't
be
know
fun
if I
for
can do a
anybody
Viking
else. It's
accent in
okay.
Spanish.
That's all right. Gosh, no, they don't do a Viking
Definitely
accent.
not.
Guarantee you, it's just they're.
I was saying I can't.
Well, no, but they usually when they do another language, they don't even bother trying to like emulate an accent.
All right, let's see what Battering Ram does. Battering Ram. Knock the target back through multiple tiles, doing armor break damage. Rank 1, knock back up to 4 tiles for 1 break, plus 1 per unit they pass through. Only does 1 break. All right, so this guy's going to go second up there. Then this guy. Him. Then him. So this guy's going to go next. Reducing his strength is probably a good priority since... Or, well, Aegel's going to get to go. He attacks for 9. So maybe we shield break for 3. Then Aegel can drop his strength by significant. Ooh, he's getting close already. After Trigby goes, it's going to be this guy, and he's going to hit like a truck. Could get up there.
Remember
We're
that
only
he
gonna
could
hit
no,
for
you,
1.
you don't have to go up that far. You can attack 2 tiles away. He's got a spear.
Oh yeah, I could go here and then hit him, but I'm only going to drop his strength by... Well, I could burn 2 willpower and drop his strength by 3. That would put him at 8 strength, which is equal to Trigby's armor. So then he would probably do an armor break. If I don't do that, he's going to... Actually, he'll only be able to hit this dude by burning a willpower. I'll have to do an armor break. So maybe we don't. Maybe we just sit tight. I don't know if resting is going to give us back
No.
willpower, though, because he's already at max.
Already at max.
Impale. Impale causes knockback on target. Bleeds when moving. Pretty good. Jason only.
We'll have to forgive Kin for young. Oh, see, I wasn't even talking loud enough. You'll have to forgive Kin for yawning. Sorry. It was getting so tired it couldn't even get the like the decibels that, because it's got a noise gate on this mic. It was getting too quiet. Oh.
Oh, we just barely can't kill this guy. It's kind of okay, though. We kind of are okay with leaving him alive. Low strength, because then he'll waste the enemy's turn.
Yeah, that sounds good. We won't be able to do much.
Yeah, we can burn 1 willpower and leave him at 1 strength. I think that's pretty good. Now we're gonna get hurt, though. Ooh, that could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Real. Multiple tiles. +1.
Back 4.
Oh, he can't move. He's blocked in because Trigby's in the way. We could knock him back and he'll go back 4 and then he'll just break 1 armor. Or we could hit him and break 3 armor. I'm kind of I think that's better.
He has very high.
He really does. We need to get that down. Because this guy's just wasting a turn, basically. Alright, Eagle can Stonewall.
That'd be good.
Or we can Stonewall make him harder to hurt. Or we can armor break another 2.
Remember that he's got 12 health. So if he hits anybody, it really hurt.
Yeah, so we need to get his armor down so we can reduce that. Because Trigby's going to go and the archer's going to go before he does.
Okay.
I think the armor break is the move.
Oh. Bleh. While Hawk is doing this, Kin is gonna get... One moment.
Okay, that looked like that was good. See what her... Okay, so she can shoot him from where she's at. Do another 2. Okay, I think that was pretty good. Pretty big armor break, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we'll do 3 damage. That'll reduce this guy to 1 strength. They're both gonna be really ineffective. Oh, I messed up though because Ivor can't go anywhere or do anything significant now. Let's see here. He's going next. Then this guy. After Eagle. Eagle's not going to be able to do anything about that. Well, that sucks. And then it would be this dude last. So let's polish him off. Because if you're not tracking, if we kill this guy right here, then that means that this dredge, the big guy, he's going to move up in the initiative order, which we don't want to do. All right, Eagle isn't going to be able to do anything to prevent this. I think this guy's going to hit Trigby no matter what. So Eagle's options are pretty limited here. Maybe what we want to do is just Stonewall so that the big dude doesn't hit harder, I guess. Maybe he absorbs a shot. I really know. Otherwise, we can hit armor break for 2. Because if Oh, yeah, because if this guy comes down here, he might block this big dredge from hitting Trigby. So maybe we stonewall. Because it basically gives him 3 armor and strength damage reduction. Alright.
Cozykin time.
There you go. Now,
Cozy. Okay.
you
Sorry,
look
go ahead.
cozy. Jealous of
feels
your
better.
pajamas.
Feels much better.
Has better pajamas than me.
We can get you an adult onesie if you want one. What do you want? You want a dinosaur? A horse? You can be Kin Stallion.
Oh, there we go.
All right, it's going to try not to get gross on stream.
You are appreciated. Let's see here. Alright, so right now this guy should have that bleed effect. If he moves, it should reduce his strength. So I don't think he can hit Trigby too hard, because Trigby still has 8 armor. This guy does 8 damage. And if he
Random
moves,
question, but
he's
do you
gonna
want to
take
do
damage.
do you want to do Pal World tomorrow? It's if it doesn't ask you right now, it's going to forget. Yeah? Okay.
I think we can do that, yeah.
Alright.
Sounds good.
We like to play Pal World too. We weren't really
And we
sure if
haven't
that was
played in a
going to
minute,
be.
so-
Yeah, we weren't sure if it was going to be like a streamable thing, so we just haven't been putting it up. We're kind of already like further along into it. We didn't want to start all over like for the 3rd or 4th time.
There we go. Now we're rocking. Alright.
Nice.
Gonna promote Eagle. I would kind of... Oh, it's alright. Alright, and we have promoted Alette. So, good. Victory. Ivor promoted. Alette promoted. I think those were the 2 most important characters to promote. I kind of wanted to get kills with Eagle too, because I feel like he's a weaker tank without some promotions. Ivor seems like kind of our main dude right now, so. As far as a frontliner goes. Difficulty. Combat can be unforgiving. Don't hesitate to change the difficulty of battle if it leaves you frustrated or you find yourself needing a tougher challenge. Yep.
Sorry. Responding to a client. Because it's in full freelance mode, it's using nominal pronouns, but
That's okay. I'll read for now.
yeah, thanks.
You take stock of your handiwork. Trigby.
Think I'll stick with you, lads, says Trigby. Unless you've got other ideas.
Ivor grunts something non-committal. A black horde is forming at the tree line.
Enough of this,
Says Ivor, glancing over his shoulder.
we're going back.
Then adds,
Rook, I'm doing one more check of the houses around here. See if you can find anyone.
we'll keep watch. As you turn to head back, a colossus appears around the side of a house. It silently looms over Alette, its face an expressionless, stony mask, more terrifying than any roar it may have produced. Time seems to slow as it pulls back its enormous mace. Let's shoot it with an arrow. As though second nature, you knock an arrow. Alette is standing directly between you and the dredge, making the shot perilous at best. If you're off by a few inches, stop thinking. Shoot the dredge. You let go. A second passes like an eternity.
Saga's being decisive.
Hawk might have read a walkthrough.
All right, it can pick up from here.
Go ahead.
All right. The arrow bounces off the dredge's face, inches away from what you think is an eye. It recoils, then turns upon Alette again. Eagle rushes to her side. Ivor throws himself between them, catching the mace on his shield and returns the favor, crushing the dredge's head with his shield point. When the dust settles, you can see that everyone is all right.
Let's get out of here.
Says Ivor, as he goes to check the last few houses nearby.
Rook, see if you can find any more survivors, and meet me in front of the hole.
That was one thing that really frustrated Kin in the beginning when it first played this game, was that there were apparently like combat situations that you would have to deal with. Sorry.
Okay.
That were entirely like choice based. And so like but it would be really hard to feel out like, okay, is this the right call? So it's not sure what it did the first time that it came to this moment, but it wants to say that it did not turn out as well because it was not using a walkthrough. We wanted the drama. Ricky. Now we're cozy.
Alrighty, items shown at the bottom of the roster. We already figured that out when we equipped the bracelet. So we have an opportunity to promote our two guys that are promotable right now. So let's definitely do that. Okay. Thinking 2 strength. I don't know.
Okay.
Offense is the best defense.
Sometimes. Sometimes defense is the best defense.
Sometimes. Don't listen to kid. Offense is the best defense. Just kidding. Okay. She's an archer, so she should be staying back. I feel really good about our strength. Hit harder.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. So the other thing it lets us do is visit the market. The walkthrough offers 0 advice about whether or not we should buy things, which is pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Duel, a ceremonial dagger commonly carried in a hidden place body. -1 aggro. Interesting. That's a thing, huh? Narwhal horn. This is not even the stuff that the walkthrough said was available.
Maybe they were playing at a different difficulty. Maybe it's because of the difficulty that we're on.
Yeah.
Maybe different items are offered depending on your difficulty at the time of this part of the game.
+1 armor break. That's a pretty good item. Fallen dust. +2 armor. 6 renown, though. This is only 2 renown. The other thing I think we can do is add supplies. So
That
we
might
get
be a good
3
idea.
supplies for 1 renown.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, we're probably going to need supplies. I'm kind of feeling like spending our renown is good. We could go 9 supplies and get the Svalin dust. 2 armor is a lot of armor.
Okay. Wait.
Alright, we're broke.
You find anyone?
A few.
Send them inside. Gods, this is bad. I'm out of practice, Rook.
Look, as long as I've known you, you've always wormed your way out of talking about Dredge. This would be the time to start talking.
I can tell you, they rarely stop for rest. The sooner we leave, the better. They'll follow us until we're tripping over tired women and children. Then they'll attack. Even after we're wiped out, they'll keep coming, trampling corpses in their wake. There's no end to them. How did anyone survive the Great Wars? Ask the Menders. I wasn't there. But I know you fought your fair share. Yeah, I've killed enough slag for one lifetime. That's why you're going to save us now. Don't lay that on me. Come on, let's get inside. To the Great Hall. Rook, thank the gods you made it.
Great Hall is an utter din, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families.
Don't stop worrying yet. I haven't. What in the depths is going on? Dredge milling around, ransacking houses.
The chieftain's wife finds you, pushing through the crowd. They must know we are here. Why haven't they attacked?
Don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I've made some decisions, but tell me straight. What would you both do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done. A rook.
Maybe we can get some insight before we make a pivotal decision.
Gonna guess trust Ivor. Man's got experience.
Man, this walkthrough does not really tell you what happens when you pick things. And these seem like kind of critical decisions.
Let's trust him.
Oh, I agree with trusting Ivor, for sure. There's another decision we're going to make after that. Sounds pretty
Harsh.
critical.
Okay.
I trust Ivor on this.
Maybe we just roll with it, see what happens. I mean, who cares? It's going to be okay.
The chieftain sighs a deep, heavy breath, slumping. Looks years old.
I imagined us fighting back and saving the town, but nonsense. Ivor's right, of course. We can't just wait to be slaughtered. Where do we go? If dredge are coming down from the north. Frostfeller, to the west. It's close, and it has walls. I intend to be free of Skogar in one push. Nobody left behind. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done.
What do you suggest?
Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostvale.
Alright, so this decision seems a little more hairy. So that sounds like suicide, Ivor. Let's do as the chieftain says. I don't think we're going to lose Ivor if he stays behind and does the distraction. I think he's reliable. So.
Might have some fights that we have to do with him. Make sure he survives.
Well, if we do, though, then that's good because we get more renown, right?
Okay.
Ivor's right. I'll help with the distraction. That leaves Rook here. What if we set the town on fire as we left? I don't know what that would do. And then do we abandon the storehouse? So that's the only option the walkthrough tells us anything about. It says if you choose the fourth option, the chieftain worries about the town's food supplies during the week-long journey. Ivor then reiterates his offer. And then let's all just get out of here. Like you suggested.
So don't choose 4.
Well, it looks like actually if we do choose 4, maybe they consider the supplies because we're going to get the first 3 options again. Maybe we definitely do want to choose 4. Maybe we'll get more supplies if we choose 4.
But he just said that all he's going to do is worry about the supplies.
Well, that means that the chieftain's going to have a voice line worrying about the supplies. So maybe then we'll actually get more supplies.
Okay, let's try it.
We abandon the storehouse. If we have to, we'd be leaving behind everything but the supplies you brought, Rook. On the other hand, Frostfeller's at least a week away. I'm not sure we've got that much food.
We'll be cutting it close.
If we're saddled with heavy carts, it'll be almost impossible to outpace the dredge. And if we run out of food before we get to Frostfire, it won't matter how many escape. I still say let me handle the dredge.
I think we should choose option 2. Because then Rook stays to fight with him.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that.
The chieftain thinks for a long moment.
I didn't ask for advice just to ignore it. Promise you're not throwing away your lives on this. That wasn't part of my plan. Ivor.
Nope.
Then I'm coming with you. That catches you by surprise. The chieftain rubs his chin, but doesn't argue. From the training she's given Alette, you've no doubt she can handle a bow.
Fine. I'll get the townspeople ready. Make your move, Ivor. We'll leave them when you're clear. Or we'll leave when you're clear. I want Gil with us.
Says Ivor.
If something happens to us, I need him to tell the chieftain.
Ivor goes off to find him. Alette finds you. I know what you're doing. You have to let me come, says. Don't leave me. Please. I'll be good.
Okay, Alette. Just promise to listen.
Promise. Ivor soon finds you both.
Let's go. Remember, we're not trying to fight them all. We're just getting their attention.
You step into the town courtyard, where you can already see Dredge in every direction. Ivor starts banging his shield and swearing at them.
Sorry. We kill a few, he shouts. Oh, sorry.
He shouts.
And the rest will follow.
You steel yourself for a tough fight. And what do you say after this we call it?
Yeah, this has got to be the last one.
All right, this is going to have to be our last fight for the evening, but we are happy that the playthrough is now moving along and working because we couldn't get it to launch earlier. The game would not launch.
Okay, I'm thinking Eagle gets the shieldy item. Oh, no.
No,
you have
just-
to have item level 3.
Oh.
Eagle must be rank 3 to equip. I spent our renown on an item we can't use.
No, wait.
Nobody's rank 3.
Oh, really?
They got to be rank. Yeah,
Well-
major poop. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Oh, but yeah. An odd leaf. Odd leaf.
I think so. Well, the thing is about Rook is that ability he has, which I love, causes everybody else in range to attack. So it's almost like we might want Alette to go first so that we can make sure she... Ooh, hard to figure it out. Okay.
So then what about old leaf? Old leaf. Same thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think we just have Rook go last. All right,
Sounds
let's roll with that.
Do it.
Goes. Battles have been going well since got a handle on the game.
Yes.
Okay, this looks
Like
a
it.
little... I'm thinking what we want to do is move our units down to one side of the field so that you guys waste some turns over here. So let's bring Rook down. Bring Eagle down. Gold Leaf. Let's do something like this. Try this out.
All right.
This guy's gonna go, then this guy, perfect. That guy, perfect. All right, so this guy's not gonna go till we've had Eagle and Trigvi and Alette go. So let's armor break. Trigvi's gonna make that for sure. Armor break. . I stonewalled so that he doesn't take damage. Second. I would drop him to 11. Oh man.
What?
Hard to do damage here. Otherwise I can see 60. Yeah. Ooh, that was good.
Yeah.
Definitely like that. Not in
That's that
range.
splinter.
What's that?
That was that splinter thing that they've got on them.
Yeah. Oh, that works like that. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of armor damage.
Wow. It doesn't need to move up.
Needs to move forward one and then over one, so she could attack from there. Also, what's this? Rain of arrows. Target a tile and stun an enemy who steps in it with a rain of arrows. Rank 1, traps 1 tile, 1x strength damage if entered within 1 turn. Okay, so after her is going to go this dude over there. This dude, they're going to attack Eagle probably. And this guy again. Alright. Move here. Shoot you. Oh, that sucks. Can't do anything. Wait, he's an archer.
Yeah.
My bad. I keep thinking he's melee. Life hard.
It's okay.
Kind of liking that. Oh, wait.
Nice.
Maybe we can get him to waste another turn. This guy should just keep stonewalling for now. He's just absorbing hits over here.
Yep.
Working out great. We could burn a willpower to be on this side. Because he's gonna go, then he's gonna go. We don't want to get hit twice. I think it's worth. Ooh, yeah, that was great. Wow, he still took 3 damage? Oh, because his armor's low.
Yeah.
I might have just made a big mistake, actually. He can get to Trigby. Bad. So can he. Well then. Let's see here. Our range again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's stuff we're doing here. Okay, now he just plugged the hole to Trigby, so this other guy won't be able to hit him. Good, because we don't want him to die. Rain of arrows. is a cool ability. It stuns an enemy, but right now we don't know where they're gonna move, so I'm not really digging that. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think she can shoot him from there. Math right? Oh, it shows me who she can attack when she moves to. That's good to know. Ah. Okay, great. This guy's gonna go next. I have to get here. That would also make him target. Really don't want to get hit by that guy. Wait a minute, how far can he move? Oh no, he's not a target. Okay. Here. Oh yeah, he will be a target. Rud. This guy again. Hit this dude. Mark the prey.
Affected.
We still did some damage. Hit his own dude's armor. Not gonna complain about that. Literally will kill that guy. Is that good? Gonna go. 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 Yeah, he doesn't go for a while. I think we're just gonna polish this guy off right now. Eagle. See if we can attract this thing's attention one more time. Rigby needs to get the hay out of Dodge. Gonna die. I wanted to get a kill on him though. Yeah, it really would have been.
What's the health of the guy in the middle?
He's 3, but armor's too high. Trigby's down to 5. He's 2-5 right now. It really sucks though, because we don't want to have a dead unit. It's wasting our turns. He's gonna go. Well, he can't hit anybody but Eagle, right? Or maybe. Nothing I can do about it though. Let's stick in for a minute with him. Might be a terrible idea, I don't know, but I hate having a dead unit. Like 1 armor damage though, is that really worth?
You might need to flee. Sorry, I was talking a little low. It's getting tired.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Oh,
Shit, she killed him. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. I don't know what's going to happen from that. I wasn't expecting that guy to die.
Could try reloading the save, but he might not die permanently.
We can always reload this. We can start the battle over again if the consequences are too catastrophic.
Even if he doesn't die, we still wanted him to get renowned, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's willing to sit through a restart if you want to do that.
I think that we're close enough to the end of the battle that we should finish it off and see what happens to him. Man, I goofed. That was bad.
Yeah, that was kind of unexpected.
Yeah, I really goofed that up.
That was a pretty epic shot, though. Too bad it wasn't what we wanted.
No, if that guy hadn't died, then I think that this dude would have just hit Aegle, who was shield
Yeah,
walled.
well, because he wouldn't have moved
anything.
up. Yeah, he basically took that guy's spot. The problem.
That wasn't great. We need to shoot this guy, because if we kill... Who's this dude? Yeah, if we kill him, then this dude's going to go sooner, which we do not want. We need to...
How much are you enjoying the game? Do you want to do this?
I am enjoying the game. We could definitely keep doing this.
Yeah, okay, good. That's great.
Alright, we've reduced his strength, which definitely paid off there, because then we took an armor blow instead. Thinking we just mark the prey on this thing here. Should get hit by 3 people. Hosty. Alright, he can finish either one off, but I'm going to armor break instead so we can get some kills on our other guys. Well, that's already promoted, so... And not...
So pillage allows...
It means that the enemy doesn't go in between every one of my characters anymore.
Yes.
Now all my guys get to go in a row.
Yeah, we basically have a faster turn order.
So we should either get the kill with Oddleif, or we should go get the kill with Aegle, because I think if Aegle gets another kill, he should promote. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for the Aegle kill.
All right.
So now he's promoted. So let's see what happened to Trigby. As long as Trigby's alive, I think we can keep this.
Yeah.
Boards, Aegle promotes. Consequences. Trigby's been injured in the battle.
Okay. So
Well,
he's
we
not
don't-
dead.
He's not dead, but we don't know what that does. We may have to...
Consider a reload.
Maybe. I don't know. Is that a permanent thing?
No, it should be that
Injured.
he heals after a certain amount of days.
Probably. That would make sense, right? Injured and...
Let it read this.
Go ahead.
You have no problem getting the dredge to follow. Things begin to look dicey, but you're eventually able to lose them in thick woods, where they have difficulty keeping up. You climb to an overlook and wait for the caravan to appear.
Okay, it's not permanent, but it takes a long time to heal. And if they go into battle, they have reduced starting strength.
Ah, okay. So do we want to like
I think
hit
let's just
escape?
keep it. How
Sure?
bad could it be? No, I'm not.
Okay. It actually remembers Trigby being one of its favorite units.
Yeah, I do too. I want to get some kills on him.
Okay, all right. An hour later, Oddleif is the first to spot them. There! She points to the road. As you rejoin them, you can tell there was trouble. Some people wounded, others missing. A group has gathered at the rear of the caravan. Oddleif walks beside a covered figure in the open wagon. Fool, he says through clenched teeth. Should have stayed with him. The chieftain's death hits you like a blow to the gut. You continue on to Frostveller in silence, Alette's hand firmly in your own.
Also, Trigby's wounds don't heal while we're moving. They only heal while we're resting.
Gotcha. Pausing to catch your breath, you glance backward to see the caravan stretched out past the point of safety. They're spaced out so far you're unable to see those bringing up the rear.
We've got to pull them together.
Says Ivor. Sorry.
Okay.
It'd be dangerous to stop until at least the Godstone The path should be just ahead. Okay. 4 options here. You know what you're thinking. I'll see what I can learn.
Everyone can catch up. Definitely not number 1. Call an early stop for the day. Foolishness. And keep a steady pace seems also not good. Rally the caravan with the speech seems high in the sky. At best.
I have learned that that is a good option.
Really? Okay. 4. Let's do number 4.
Make a rousing speech.
Cuatro. You make your way to the rear and hoist a small child onto your shoulders.
Fight for every step. Remember those who didn't make it, and push onwards.
The clansmen see your effort and follow suit, pushing themselves harder.
Inspirational. Morale improved. +5 renown. That. I missed it.
It didn't see.
Awfully fast notification.
Are enough for today, I think.
After a day of misery, men and women drop their meager possessions beneath the godstone. Excuse kid as it tries. Fridvaldir.
That's pretty good.
What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there were dredge. Chieftain did what I suggested, and look what he got for it. Look at these people. Somebody has to hold them together.
I missed that.
Yeah, that's what Old Leaf was saying. Old fool. Old fool.
Poor Odd Leaf. She lost her hubby.
Yeah. Widow now.
That's you, Rook.
Ivor does not want to lead. That's one thing that it remembers. He just abjectly refuses.
Pretty clear. Pretty clear. I don't want to, reading everything ahead is,
Who?
not great.
What do we do if we run into more dredge? You mean when? I'll be honest with you. These men can't take on dredge by themselves. I expect we'll lose 2 for every slag we take down. So we run? Only if you want to lose women and children. We're going to have to fight, and there are going to be deaths. Let's be damned. Why is this happening? Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. You do care. I can tell. Men are a plague on the world worse than any dredge, as far as I can tell. Chats like this are why we get along so well, Ivor.
Characters really are great. You sleep poorly. The sun forever stuck to an eternally bright sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. The godstone looms overhead, the massive eyes of Hridvaldir looking the same direction as you. It's wondering if it's actually possible to have, like, random events. Like, maybe they're not standardized.
Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking we should inspect the stone. We are running low on supplies all of a sudden. Let's inspect the stone, see what happens.
The weathered stone doesn't see many visitors. Not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings, out of habit more than anything else, now that the gods are dead. Hridvaldir was the god of hunters and of wild beasts, occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf. He was always depicted in effigy with his terrible spear. Wonder what he'd think about his woods being full of dredge now. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. he says, handing you a crude necklace. Did you guys hear that? It wasn't sure. Sorry. Tried to do a soft voice. Handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found nearby. Thank you for saving my mama, she says, before running back to her tent. Also, it forgot to do a Nordic accent, but, just leave it alone.
It's getting
It's
late.
hard. It's tired. It's in its cozy clothes, damn it. Back at your tent, you rouse Alette, who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually, the camp is broken down, and it's time to move on to Frostweller. It feels like an end more than a start.
Got a rune.
Yarken Rune.
Yarken Rune!
Yarken Rune.
Rune!
Sorry. Too much Skyrim.
Oh, man. The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet,
We've seen the dredge in your wake.
says one.
We don't wish to meet them alone. If you'll let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons.
An inherent fear of strangers raises mutters from the caravan.
Allow the men to join you.
Yeah, allow the men to join you,
If you'll be no trouble, come along.
you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked.
Good, we needed that.
Yeah, we did. During a rest, one of the men gets too drunk and end up splashing mead in a warrior's face. A brawl erupts. Many thrown fists and a broken bone later, the instigator, Raffensvarter, is tossed on the ground at your feet. Angry clansmen looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling mumbles.
The consequences of this decision are not listed. First, a public apology, tie him up until he dries out, laugh off the scuffle, or encourage the others to let the issue drop.
Could either tie him up until he dries out.
Okay. Yeah, that seems like a decent option. I'll go with that.
You grab a rope from the supplies and make short work of the sot. You onlookers throw scraps at him, but most just walk away with a laugh, at least content that some measure has been taken.
I think that was probably a good call. Coercing a public apology, I don't think that was gonna...
The caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostweller, with beds and fresh supplies. The locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it among themselves while you set up nearby.
Town. Hooray.
Yay! We made it to a town. Rest poor Trigvig. Poor Trigvig.
Okay.
But do we want to keep... No, do you want to keep playing?
This might be a good place to stop, but
This
we
might
can
be a
do
good
our...
place to stop.
Yeah, because
11:37.
I think we should do that.
And Kin has to clean its face. It can't go to bed with the makeup on. It is tired and it wants to rest. It is a tired creature.
-3 strength in battle.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a lot of strength down. So,
How many days does it take to rest? Days? Like 3 days to rest and then it's gone.
yeah, that's
But
a
we don't have
lot of days.
yeah, we don't have a lot of renown. You'd blow the renown on some more supplies, but that's a lot.
It is. I don't know how many supplies our like 200 people eat every day. Seems like
It seems
we're
to go
losing,
down by like
4
7.
supplies.
Oh yeah, no, 4.
Down by
Oh.
the Eagle promoted. But that's still good. Got that shield wall ability. I
Yeah,
feel like this is a good call here.
looks good. Sure this is gonna save?
No. But I wanted to fool around with it anyway.
Okay.
Or what's in the market.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Okie dokie then.
My bad. Let's get at it. Let's just exit the game here.
Alright.
I could get carried away in town.
It's yeah, it's easy to do. Alright, y'all.
Thanks for joining us for the Banner Saga. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much to everybody that sat in, anybody that lurked, anybody that said hello, chatted, either on Kick or on Twitch. Thank you so much for the support. We'll be back again for sure on Wednesday, 10 a.m. and Thursday at 10 a.m. Fridays, we do a 9:15 co-working stream, and on Sunday nights, we do streaming co-op games at 8:30 p.m. So if you guys want to catch us again, please do so. We would love to have you. Watching the VODs is also useful. Sharing, talking about it, always good. But we're trying to hit affiliate. We're on the journey there. So if you join us live, that would be even better. But thank you so much to everybody who was here tonight. We were having a lot of fun. This has been your creature, Spook, aka Spook and Beast, and its mate Hawk. Thank you guys, and good night. We are going to end things
Take
on
care.
a good note, hopefully. But we're enjoying the game. But yep, love you. Thank you. Bye.
Rest well. Bye.
Wasn't sitting. Yeah. Every stream.